talk about, we will just briefly introduce us to ArcGIS Online, and we hope we make a good use of what we're going to learn today. ArcGIS Online is one of the platforms, one of the resources provided by, like GIS, like it's one of those, very potent um, platforms that you can use to visualize your data, you can use to analyze your data the same way you can we didn't really go into analysis on ArcGIS desktop. So you can always, if there are needs for analysis on ArcGIS desktop, you can always, find your way around it. The most important thing is that you can always bring in your data. So once you can bring in your data, you can go to the Arc toolbox. The software is very user friendly, so you can go to Arc toolbox to, search for the tools that you can use for analysis. So, but right here, we just want to introduce you to the basics of ArcGIS Online, how you find your way around ArcGIS Online, and how to do basic things with ArcGIS Online. Then I was saying that it's one of the potent resources that you can use for data visualization and data analysis, dashboard creation, creation of web maps, creation of web applications, and all. So that's what we'll be doing today, and it will mark the end of our this training session, and afterwards we'll give out projects that we'll all work on, which will guarantee certification at the end of the day. So right now I'll be sharing my screen for us to be on the same page. Okay, so this is my Arcmap interface. This is my Arcmap interface, and as usual, I think we're all familiar with this interface, at least quite some familiarity. And this is a layer, a COVID-19 layer, and this is another layer for population in Nigeria. So these are the two layers that I'll be working with today, and you know, for our ArcGIS Online analysis and manipulations. So right now I have two layers there. The first layer has a field. Don't forget how we've talked about how to create attribute table and how to populate the attribute table in your ArcGIS desktop. So I have my shapefile here, a layer that has a field for uh, COVID-19, and that's why I called it Nigeria COVID-19. Nigeria COVID. So this is the field that has the COVID-19 data, and I have another one that has population. This is the field, the population field for this particular layer. So these are the two layers that I'll be using today. So when you want to, work with ArcGIS Online data, the first thing you do is to clean your data within the Arcmap environment. So that's what I've done, a bit of cleaning, and I'm still going to do some other cleaning right now so that we could you know see how to build your layers from scratch. All right, so if you go to okay, let me just continue from here. Okay, so this is COVID-19 data, as I've said, and by the time you want to create your layers in ArcGIS Online, you need credible layers like this. So your layer could be points, it could be lines, it could be polygons, but right here I have polygons, which are the states right here. So the shape files I'm using right here, they are polygons. uh, and then if you want to have, if you want to represent, let me say, three variables, or let me say you want to represent 10 variables, then you might need to create 10 layers such that you'll be able to manipulate them easily. Or you could create one and start doing the analysis one by one, one after the other, using the different fields that you've created within the ArcMap, within the ArcGIS Online environment. But I prefer to, have as many layers as possible. So if I want to like work on 5 layers, I can actually create 5 shape files, which with each shapefile carrying the specific field that I want to represent or visualize on the ArcGIS Online environment. But if you like it, you could populate your attribute table with the 10 variables or the 5 variables that you want to use, and then you have everything displayed for you on your ArcGIS Online environment. So right now, this COVID-19, if I bring my shapefile, this layer, to my ArcGIS Online platform, then all these fields will show, all these fields will be represented. Now I might eventually symbolize the map on ArcGIS Online environment with just one field, such as population or COVID cases or something. But at the end of the day, if I click on this point, if I click on this polygon within the ArcGIS Online environment, it is going to display everything about the polygon. So let's assume I've clicked on this particular polygon now within the ArcGIS Online environment. It's going to give me, the detail about the shape, the ID, the ISO, the name, the name one, and all validifier remarks. It's going to give me details on everything. So if I don't want some details to show on my ArcGIS Online environment, then I need to, do some kind of cleaning. I need to, remove the redundant fields, the field I don't want to show. So right now, I'm going to remove fields like remark. Sorry, it's taking time to load. Okay, so I'll remove remark. I'll delete it. Just right click on it and delete the fields that you feel like, okay, you don't want them to, be on your ArcGIS Online platform. So you can always remove them. I don't want this to. So okay, let me just leave these ones. Let me just leave these ones. As I've said, you could leave the two fields or 10 or 50 fields that you want to symbolize on your ArcGIS Online environment right here, or you can create separate fields for them, just like I did here. So let me clean this part too. Okay, so I think okay, with this I'm good to go with my data. So I've this is what I really want to represent on my ArcGIS Online platform. I want to create a dashboard with COVID-19 data in Nigeria. I want to maybe symbolize Nigeria, a map of Nigeria based on population. I want to do anything that I want to do. So I think my data is good to go right now. So don't forget, these are just shape files. The shape files that we've been working with. We've been creating shapefile. You know how to bring in your shapefile into the Arcmap environment. Just go to wherever your shapefile is, drag it in just like this. Just like what we've been doing before now. So I don't have to like go back to the scratch. And if you want to add your centroids to your uh, map, if you want to add your centroids to your map, maybe you want to have polygon lines and lines, polygons, lines, and points rather represented on your ArcGIS environment, fine, you could still do it. But right now, I just want to deal with polygons based on COVID-19 data at state level and population data at state level. So I'm not interested in the points data right now. So let me just remove it. But if your work requires that you use point data, then you can combine everything together. So after you are done with your data cleaning, you are sure of the data that you want to bring into the ArcGIS Online environment, then you can come to where you saved the shapefile. You can come to where you saved the shapefile. So I saved mine right here on class 7. So I have them here shapefile. So I have Nigeria. Can you see that this is Nigeria COVID? So this is the shapefile that is holding the COVID data. And then this is the shapefile that's holding the population data. So these are the two layers that I just showed us within the Arcmap environment now. So what you do right now is before you can actually bring these shapefiles to your ArcGIS Online platform, then you need to zip them. So you cannot bring them individually like this. Don't forget that we said a typical shapefile will have at least three other shapefiles attached to it. You have the .dbf. The .dbf actually works with the database, yes, the database which works with your attribute table and all. Then the shape, this one is the one that defines the shape of your feature, and then the .sbx. So even if your shapefile doesn't have .cpg, .prg, it must have .dbf, .sbx, and .shp. So, but the truth is, you need to actually bring in everything all together. So you cannot actually bring them in individually. So you need to like zip them before you can actually upload them on your ArcGIS Online platform. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to zip this entire folder. I'll zip this entire folder and just right click on it, see Add to Archive, and then choose zip as the option that you want to use. And then I would like to maybe rename my folder to something like Nigeria. Let me just say Nigeria. Yes. And then okay. So I have my zipped file as Nigeria. So the next thing you do is go online, go to open your browser. You know, we say we are dealing with ArcGIS Online right now. So you open your browser and type in developers.arcgis.com. So this is it, developers.arcgis.com. This is where you will upload your shapefile that you just zipped. Don't forget that earlier today I shared a link with us in the classroom. I shared a link with us in the classroom, and sorry, that's Prime Tech Classroom. Okay, good. So I shared this link with us today, and this link, if you click on it, it will take you to a portal. It will take you to Africa Geoportal, ArcGIS Online platform. Now, why do we have to use Africa Geoportal? We could have used, some other hosts, but the truth is, if there is no license, if you don't have a license, you will not be able to access maybe some other portals. So, but Africa Geoportal gives, this their portal, this their platform. They give it free of charge to people, so you can always register with Africa Geoportal, and then you have free access to their ArcGIS Online platform. Now, UI2 has their license, so they give password and username to their students. That's the University of Ibadan. So we give license and password to their students, which they will use to access ArcGIS Online. And when you are no longer a student, then your account might be deactivated. So to ensure sustainability, you could always come for Africa Geoportal, which you will always use free of charge. So I have an account with Africa Geoportal already. That's why you could see it right here. It has already, I have accounts with the University of Ibadan right here, but then I might not be able to use it again. But right here I have my account with Africa Geoportal, which is currently active. So don't let me go there yet. Let me just come back to my developers.arcgis.com, which I was trying to explain the other time. So just click on it and it takes you right here. Don't forget, you have to create an account with Africa Geoportal using this link that I shared earlier on before you will be able to use the platform. So once you get to your Africa Geoportal, the developers.arcgis.com rather, sorry, pardon me, then click on sign in here. See something like sign in. So you click on it right here. I hope we can still see my screen, please. Joy, can you see my screen? All right, very good. So this is sign in option. So you click on it, and then you have your you have this page pop up. So once this page pop up, input your registration details. You've registered through the link that I shared with you. So just input, this is my username and then this is my password. So just click on sign in. So let's wait as the page loads. Okay, so this is the page for the developers.arcgis.com. So what do you do at developers? At this developers platform, this is where you will create your layers. This is where you can upload a layer. Now, there are two things that you can actually do here, like two basic things about layers. The first thing is creating a layer right from here. So instead of maybe starting your layer preparation from ArcGIS desktop, which I just did, you can actually start preparing your layer right from here on ArcGIS, on developers.arcgis.com. But the second option is you can upload your data, your layers. Instead of creating your layers here, you could create it from ArcGIS desktop, which I just did, and then upload it or import it into this developers platform. So, and that's just what I'm going to do right now. So just click on this part. You see layers right here. So click on this layers option, and then you see something like import data and create data. That's what I just explained right now. So when you want to import data, it means you have created your layer, your shape files already within the ArcGIS desktop environment. But if you want to create data, it means you want to build your own layer within this developers platform. So what we are doing today is to import our data from the ones that we've prepared already. So these are the data that have, the layers that I've worked on before. So it's going to show everything. So by the time you have your account and you start working, all your layers will be here. They will be stored right here. So I want to import the data. Let me just click on import data. Now you can see something like you can upload CSV, GeoJSON, geodatabase, or shape files. And that's why I had to like zip my shape file the other time so that it will accommodate all the shape files that I want to work with. So right now, let me just click on select file, and then I'll navigate to where I saved my work. Obviously, I saved it here. You see Nigeria. This is the zipped folder that I saved the other time. So click on it, then open. Now, once you click on it and click on open, it asks you what type of file did you just select? Is it a shapefile or file geodatabase? Obviously, I created a shapefile, so I'll select shapefile and then click on upload file. So, all right. Once you click on upload file, then it's asking you what type of layer did you, what title do you want to give your layer? Then I think we've talked about Nigeria already, like as the title of a shapefile. So if you want to change the title of the file, you can always do it here. But let me just put it as Nigeria population and COVID, sorry, COVID-19 cases. All right. So you see tags. So these tags are just like, okay, what are the keywords that you know the keywords in your that you want to associate with your file. So I want to, the keywords would be something like COVID-19. Once you click on one tag, then you press enter. So once you type one, you press enter. That's what I just did. So then the next one should be something like population. Press enter. Then I might be doing some form of hotspot analysis. So let me just put um hotspot. Let me put code spot. And one tag is enough, but I just want to have as many as possible. So I think I'm done with the tags right now. Then the description. So you can just have something like this, just a description, such that this description is just like a kind of a metadata that will tell your users or your intending users, that or your potential users, that okay, this is what this layer is actually all about. By the time you finish building your layer or your dashboard or anything, people within the Africa geoportal community will be able to see your work. So merely reading your description, they should be able to know what your data or your file or your dashboard or your web app or your web application is all about. So let me just say this layer shows the correlation, or let me say the relationship between, okay, between population and COVID-19 cases, sorry, in Nigeria. You could give it anything that you want. Maybe, okay, this layer shows the spatial distribution of population and COVID-19 cases in Nigeria or something. Anything you want. So far the title is in tandem with what you have in the file. So the description rather. So then when you are done with your description, just click on create layer. All right, so I've been able to create my layer right now, and these are the tags. This is the description. So this is the title, obviously. Nigeria population and COVID-19 cases. Then this is the title, the description rather. This layer shows the relationship between population and COVID-19 cases in Nigeria. And then this is the date that it was created. You see, created June 14, 2022. June 4 rather, modified June 4, 2022. Then you see it is, this is the size, the ID, everything about the layer. So you can go to the settings to see, you know, some, options that you might want to explore. But that's not where I'm going right now. So you can always, play around it and see if you could modify your data. So you can allow people to export your data to other formats. You can enable offline editing. You can allow people to edit it. Then you can track your new features and updates to the layer. When maybe a new update has been saved to the layer, so you can actually do that. Then what kind of editing is allowed? That is, who are people that can actually, what kind of editing is allowed? So you can add new layer, you can update the existing layer, and then you can delete the features. So I think that option is ideal. Then you can actually, what features can editors see? Editors can obviously see all features. And then what features can your editors edit? Your editors can edit every feature. So just save the setting and move from there. Okay. Once your setting is saved, then you are done with your Africa GeoPortal, sorry, developers.arcgis.com operation. So you've been able to create a layer from here. The next thing is open another tab and search, sorry, type arcgisonline.com, arcgisonline.com. So open it. The same login that you created the other time is like the same login that you created to access developers platform. It's still the same uh, you know login details that you use to access your ArcGIS online platform. So sign in as usual and input your details. This is my detail for, don't forget, I'm using my details for Africa GeoPortal. So if I have another ArcGIS online account with maybe University of Ibadan, it is whatever layer that I create with that login that will be shown here. So if I log in with my University of Ibadan details now, I might not be able to access the layer that I just created here. So if I access my ArcGIS Online account through this Africa GeoPortal login details, that's when I can actually access this layer that I've created here. So make sure that the login details that you used for, I think I think my screen is frozen. Joy, can you confirm if my screen is still moving? Are you there, Joy? All right, all right, all right. Thank you very much. So I'm going to sign in with my account now, my Africa Jupiter account, into my ArcGIS Online platform. Don't forget, we have moved from developers to Africa to ArcGIS Online. So that's about that. So let's wait a bit as the page loads. All right, so this is my Africa GeoPortal uh, uh, platform on ArcGIS Online. All right, so if you come here, you see something like gallery. Let's check what's under gallery. All right, so this is the gallery, and what you see under this gallery is what people have done using Africa Geoportal. So if you check through, you see this is the essence of the description that we did the other time. So you know, this map shows the countries of Africa. You can click on the map to get information on each country, just like what we did in our on our ArcGIS desktop the other time. If you click on any of this map now, it is going to give you the detail that you have on the attribute table. That's what I'm saying. Whatever thing you don't want to be present, whatever thing you don't want to see on your ArcGIS Online platform, then you need to delete it from your attribute table within the ArcGIS desktop before uploading your file on developers and bringing it into arcgisonline.com. So if you click on Nigeria now, everything about Nigeria is on the attribute table of the shapefile of Africa that this person uploaded here will be displayed. All right, so let me just come to content. Now, by the time you get to content, everything that you've created from developers here will be on your content. So you see, okay, it's telling me there are no content. All right, cool. It has loaded them right. So you can see that I just created something now. I uploaded a shapefile called Nigeria, and this is it right here. And then I uploaded this Nigeria shapefile to create a layer, to create a a feature layer, a hosted layer on developers, and this is it right here. So these are the two layers that I just created right now. It has brought it under content right here. So every layer that you've created using this account will be displayed under content. This is the day that I created this. So I created some shape files or some layers earlier using this same account, and that's that's the date right here. So you could always you know see the date that your shape files, your layers were created. So how many layers do I have altogether? So I have 21 layers altogether within this my account, my ArcGIS Online account. So you can always you know see the number of layers that you have. Okay, what does this layer represent? This is a story map right here. This is comfortable cities at the expense of nature, negative feedbacks, and seen and expected. This is a web mapping application too. It's more like a story map too. Malaria incidents in Western Nigeria. You can always use your account for so many representations. So, and right here you could see that. Oh, I'm not sure my screen is moving. I'm not sure my screen is moving. Can we see my screen, please? Can we see my screen? Can someone tell me if my screen is still active or not? Hello, Joy, are you there? Is my screen working? All right. I think it's working now. All right, thank you. So you could see that right here, by the time you have your layer here, you see that this icon right here is just indicating a person. It's indicating a person. Why this one is representing a globe? So the difference between these two icons is that this one is a personal layer to me. So it's only me, it's only myself that can view this layer. But this one that you have here is public. That is why it puts the logo of the globe on it. So anybody using ArcGIS Online, especially on this Africa Geoportal platform, can access it. And then apart from people that are actually registered on this platform, if you share the link of your web map or anything with people that are not even on any ArcGIS Online platform, they will still be able to access it. So that's the essence of you making your work public. So if you make your work private, like these new layers that I just created, this one is private. So if I make it private right now, other people that want to use this platform will not be able to access my work. So right now, because I want people to see it, I'll just click on this icon. You see these other ones that I created here, they are private too. So it means I'm the only one who can access these works, while these ones can be accessed by people even if they are not registered users of ArcGIS Online platforms. So what you just need to do is click on this icon, this individual icon, just update it to everyone public. So instead of being owner, which is private, or organization, if you click on organization, it means people that are registered on Africa Geoportal platform will be able to see it. But everyone public will make your work go, to any length. So anybody from anywhere can access your work. So I'm going to make this layer public and then save it. Oh, okay. Unable to share editable layer publicly. Okay. I think I understand how it works. All right. So let's just proceed with our work. Later we'll come back to making it public. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's loading. Just exercise some patience, please. The page is trying to load right here. I don't know if you can see it from our hands. Oh.